Check this out, guys. Right hand drive. GDM Soarer. I should say Sc430 in North America. This is balls status, guys. There's another vert. Yes, sir. What's up, everybody? So this is a V8 Soarer in Japan. This is a right-hand drive, and a Sc430 here in North America. So I want to point out I'm doing a water pump timing belt on this, and for this particular model you have to remove the power steering pump in order for you to remove the alternator. So there is 2 bolt that goes on the side of the engine, and one right here that goes through like that. All right, just want to point that out. Everything else off. This is the left side camshaft that has the camshaft position sensor right here with the cover, so you remove it with the cover. And remove the thermostat housing here. I got the crankshaft, I got it lined up, top dead center. So there's more marking there, black, and then the red, and then that. For this side, I got this, I got that notch, and then there. And this is obviously top dead center with a crankshaft harmonic balancer on the 0. So I'm going to start removing this part of things. Alright. Hey, what's up, guys? So I've got the cover out. So there's a series of 12mm long bolts, nuts, and just one long 14mm and one 14 nuts. This is the 14 nut, 14mm bolts right there. So the cover looks like this, basically like that, So if I remove the timing chain tensioner, this is the crankshaft positioning. See the notch here? This one lined up with that notch right there. All right. There you are. More time. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the tensioner right here. 10 mil or 12 mil. Hey, what's up, guys? So I've got this out, this thing out right here. This thing. Alright, the tensioner pulley. Make sure you grab that. I've gotten the pulley out right here, and YouTube, I'm not sure if that a V6 or V8, if it's the same, I don't know, but for some reason this one's a left hand thread, so to loosen it, lefty, right? And that's why I was trying the right hand loosening earlier, and it wouldn't budge. So I would try the other way every small turn I did. So when I did the lefty, it kind of loosened up a bit. It's tight, so that's why it helped out to actually tighten it a bit and then loosen it. So I went in the left direction to remove this pulley right here, and then the tensioner pulley right here, it was just a hex. This one right here, it's a 10 mil hex. All right, so get those out and then remove the water. Guys, I got a water pump out, and here is the gasket. Remove that. I've got the Asian brand kit here. I've got the belt, I've got the tensioner pulleys, 2 pulleys, I've got the gasket, and I got the O-rings. Make sure you remove this. O-ring. I had to spray some WD-40 to get it out quickly, and we gotta give a laptop with your pry bar or something like that to get the water pump out, and yeah, it'll come off easily like that. And I'm gonna put it back together. Gotta clean it up, clean up the surface before I put the water pump everything together. Alright guys, so I've done the surface cleaning already. So in with the new, out with the old. So I've got a new o-ring there, also a new o-ring here on the thermostat housing. So that's the other big one, that's the old ones, and apply some silicone compound there to make the installation ease. There you go. I'm gonna put the water pump in. Alright guys, so I got the water pump in, torque to spec, 15 foot-pounds for the bolts, the nuts, this one the studs, and this studs are 13 mil. Alright, so got the gasket, new gasket in, the water pump in, so it's all good to go. I'm gonna put the timing belt in. So I'm gonna put the pulley here, tensioner pulley here. Alright. Alright, what's up guys? So this is the left cam here, right cam here, and there is a crankshaft here. It's at the very bottom. It sits at a 6 o'clock of the crankshaft. I will show you guys. So that's a crankshaft. You guys can see there is a thing there, a notch. Alright, that's where it goes. Left cam. Go ahead, put the belt on. Alright guys, so I got the bottom crankshaft on. I'm gonna pull on the belt here to line it up. Bang on. Right where it is. And then I have this right on the money here. Right there. There's a little bit slack here. I'm gonna spin this over that way in a bit, but I'm all lined up here. I'm gonna show you guys. I believe this is 17. That's a 19. Go grab some 19. Alright, so I've got a 19 here. Again, there's a slack here. This one's still timed. But the crank is still timed a bit, so I'm just gonna, there we go. Just release the tension there. Take the tension off a bit. So that tight. Loose. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tighten the bolts for the tensioner. At this point the tensioner bolt's not tight, and just so you know. So I'm gonna prove my point here that I'm still time before I release the bomb. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna release the bomb right now. Nice and tight here, nice and tight, nice and tight, nice and tight. Gonna pull the pin. There you go, boom. Pins out. I'm gonna show you guys the timing marks where I'm at. Still time over here. Still time over here. And I'm still time over here. Slightly off a bit, but see, this will release the slack there, and the bottom is time over there. Alright guys, so at this point everything is tight on the water pump and timing belt side of things. Pulleys are tight, tensioners, bolts are tight, and what I'm gonna do, they're all lined up right now still. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna spin 2 crank I'm gonna spin it. Two crankshaft revolution. Get to the top dead center. See if I'm still at the top dead center. I'm getting close. This is the side. This one is crankshaft notch. Banged on. So I'm still timed. Alright. So it's all good. Still time right there. That's my marking right there. I don't know if you guys can see, that's my marking right there. And the crankshaft obviously is still time. I'm gonna show you guys that because I've already shown it to you earlier. There you go. So the way how this this belt is gonna go, so the marking is basically pointing out. So the Mitsubishi, if you read it, you can't read it here. You're gonna have to face. You're gonna be on the other side to read the Mitsubishi. Okay, to get this belt in. Oh, like here, like what I'm saying. See, it's pointing out, right? It's not pointing into the engine. It's pointing out here. All right, the belt. So I'm gonna put everything back together now. Fill up with new coolant and blend the system, and then this thing's ready to go. Alright, so I've got this bracket, this cover, crankshaft cover. Okay. Now I'm gonna put the AC bolts in, 3 bolts. So they're all coming from the side. There, 3 of them. And for the alternator, there's 3. Middle one first. Okay, this is the middle one here. So there's a stud there. If you end up, you know, loosening this, but make sure to loosen this last. All right, I can't stress it enough. Like it happened to one of the YouTuber where he loosened this and then the whole thing loosened up. So make sure that you loosen the 2 outside first, last. All right. And yeah, that's pretty much a done deal. I'm gonna put the thermostat housing here. It's gonna go in with a new O-ring gasket. That one is greased up with silicone, so that will go easily in. I'm also gonna silicone this because it's just silicone, no gasket. Alright. So I got the idler pulley here in, and the crankshaft pulley. When I put it in, it still lines up to the zero, top dead center. I've got the power steering. Okay, first the alternator, it's in. Then the power steering pump, like I said. The bolts are right there. So I got it with my extended swivel 3/8 ratchet from here. I don't have to go down, but once you loosen it, you can go from down below and then use your air tools to pop it out quickly. And now I'm just gonna do the AC compressor, 3 bolts from the bottom. Okay, and basically that's about it. Everything will go in: radiator, transmission lines, and should be it for this job. I'm gonna show you guys where the bolt for the AC compressor is at. So there's one right there, one there, one here. You also gotta loosen this. Just loosen the bronze, loosen that, take this all the way out. Alright, the aluminum one, and the other one is somewhere right there. From the top you can see it. So from the top, this would be the bolt. Alright guys, I got the AC compressor in, all the bolts are snug up. Alternator, power steering pump, they're all snugged up. And then, by the way, I actually removed the positive cable that connects to the alternator. That way you can remove the bolts for the power steering pump. So you gotta undo that. So remove the negative battery terminal there, and you can go ahead and remove that red positive harnester to the alternator, so you can get access to the 2 bolts that's holding the power steering pump. There you go. Alright, also this one, loosen the bolt for that so you can turn it that way, and yes, you're golden. Alright, so I got the radiator in. Alright, it's pretty simple. This is the harness for it, this one. So you basically just have to disconnect this two. I don't know why I disconnected this two, I didn't know, first day, right? But just this two, and that would connect that one to here. So before you remove the radiator, make sure that you drain it from the drain cock right there. That's the one, that's a drain cock. Okay, drain the radiator coolant, remove this, that. And on my way, I'm actually on my way to installing this. So before you're installing back the hoses, make sure you clean this, make sure you clean that, give it a wipe, clean that out of corrosion. I'm gonna clean this up because it has a little bit of corrosion. And connect the connector, and should go in, fill it up, and yeah, that should be it. The airbox, pretty simple, right? Remove this, remove that, that's it. And then remove the lines, the transmission line, 2 lines there, and you can remove the radiator. The airbox, pretty simple. That bolt, this bolt, and then there's this one bolt here for the airbox here. Hose right here, and hose right here, and yeah, put it back together. That should be it. So there it is, guys. If this video helps you out in any way, don't forget to like, subscribe.